Super Nerd Fighters, it's Monday.
In my mind I like to fly away, see the whole world in just one day, so the worries of my world don't bother me. Oh, don't bring me down.
I'll just start with Jeff. Jeff, you put a link to that song. Yeah, I didn't like that at all. It was very disgusting and disturbing, and I didn't like it. But I can understand how the music could be liked, but I did not like the message of the song or the graphics. I had to stop watching the video because I was very disturbed. But yeah, whatever. Okay, that's my opinion. Favorite part of Hunger Games? I can't even really think of my favorite part. I really liked all the parts when talking about the first book, and Peeta and Katniss were just in the cave for all that long time, and she was nursing him back to health and everything. And yeah, I loved all of that part of the book. That was my favorite part. Because for just a little bit everything was sort of okay, and then it had to get all crazy. Childhood fantasy. I guess my whole thing is I was the biggest hopeless romantic ever, and I still am. But even, preschool and before, all my animals, I had puppies in my pockets, which were these little puppies and kitties in my pocket that were this big, beanie babies and everything. And they all had boyfriends and girlfriends. I matched them up. And then I would just play, how I would play with them would be love stories, be this one likes this one, and then talking to this one oh, I really like him, and then it's just all this drama, and then they would get together and live happily ever after, and then there'd be another guy that's that likes the girl. It was all romance and love triangles and all this stuff, and it's yeah, I was in preschool, kindergarten forever. That's how I played. So it's kind of, I don't know if that's unusual or not. That's how I played, especially with Barbies. And that's another thing I was gonna say. I kind of wanted to be Barbie. Some of my Barbies were really cute. There was this teenager Barbie that was a babysitter Barbie, and she had a really cute outfit, and her arms and legs bended, and I was just kind of obsessed with that Barbie, and I wanted her hair, and I would make her have the perfect life and stuff like that. But my real childhood fantasy, I wanted to be on the show Zoom. I don't know if you guys watched Zoom. You guys know, at least Callie and Finkel know, sort of, maybe what Zoom is, because Miss Pearson, I don't know what, Magistra, sings the Zoom song. Although, I don't know if it's the same Zoom song that I sing, but I'm going to put a link to the theme song from Zoom, if I can find it. Because it was seriously every single day after school for all of elementary school. It was on PBS. I was obsessed with Zoom. I was obsessed with the people on it, and they would always every season or so they would show one show would be a behind the scenes show, and it would show their life and how they just hung out and all these cool lounges with beanbag chairs, and would come up with the skits and everything like that. And I was in love with this one kid, Jared, on it. And I was convinced that I was going to be on Zoom. And when I got to be too old, I was really depressed about it. So yeah, come on and Zoom, come on and Zoom, come on and Zoom, 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 Zoom. Okay, I wrote down my question, but I guess I stopped writing. It just says my question, big. I don't remember. I'm assuming it was biggest. Oh, okay, now I know. Your biggest interaction with anyone on YouTube, or for Jamie, you're not really into YouTubers the way that we all are. So maybe just your biggest interaction with someone famous that you can do that to. Last night, okay. Mike Lombardo, I put this all in a Facebook message, you all know this already, but anyways, Mike Lombardo, who is the boyfriend of Haley Ju Hooper, which is from Five Awesome Girls, and Mike Lombardo is a musician, and I really like his music. He had a blog TV show last night, and Haley G. Hoover was co-host in the corner, and he was just like drawing pictures for people, and there were just like 30 people in the chat, and I was like, I want a penguin and an Argyle sweater, and he was like, okay, Shrizzle, and he drew me one, and he spent a really long time on it. Like everyone else's drawings, he was drawing in about like 30 seconds, and he spent maybe like 5 minutes on mine, and then he like really liked it a lot. He was really proud of it, and yeah, he's mailing it to me, so that is going to go right there on my wall forever. Mike Lombardo, what if he becomes famous? He's got music on iTunes. I think he's really great, and I mean, he's got a lot of fans, and he's going on tour and all this. Like, I know it's not like likely that he could become famous, but it's likely that he could become more well known to a lot of people. And I'm going to have a freaking picture of a penguin in an Argyle sweater signed by him. It says Frizzle and I, and like best wishes or something like that. All the best, I think. And yeah, from him. So I'm really excited. Okay, bye guys, have a great week. See ya!